Alright, up to Covenant 4. We've unlocked a new champion for Banished, so we're going to play Banished Pyreborn again, which we haven't done in a while. And we're going to play Talos now. Oh, I forgot to change my Pyre Heart. Oh well, that's fine. This one's pretty strong, I think. Let's see what we've got. Seraph with Corruption. That's going to be a little tricky. Pyre Hunter. Ooh, what is this? Damage Shield. Oh no, I don't care for that. Our starting card's got 2 Penitent's Blood Suit, 2 Snotty Whelps with Jelly Sneeze, deal 1 damage, apply Pyre Gel 10 to the front unit, and 1 Miser who has Avarice 10. Ooh, interesting. This is cool. We could farm a lot of gold off of this guy. Alright, let's look at our new champion. Let's see what it does. Ooh, she has Flight. Flight is moved to a targeted location on any floor. That's kind of insane. And she applies Valor 2 to friendly units. Or Shift, apply melee weakness 1 to... Oh, wow, that's really good. Both of these are pretty damn strong. This is kind of nuts. Melee weakness is a really strong ability. Although it's when she shifts, and then this requires applying Valor. Also, we don't have Shift anymore, right? We have Inspire now. So we don't have free roll shifts. Okay, let's go with the Battle Cleric then. After deployment, when you play the 3rd card on the turn, draw 1. Or Capricious Reflection. I thought Capricious Reflection was bananas. This is really good if you have 0 cost cards. I thought this was insane when we played it before. I thought it was going to be like unclear if it was good, and it was so good. So yeah, I'm in for this. First one, pretty easy one. Like Mind Metal is not a big deal. We're still going to be able to play all. Like it's not going to cause any problems. Still be able to play a bunch of cards. So Talos is going to be our tank. I think I'm going to turn the googly eyes off. So yeah, Talos is our. Oh, hang on. Didn't save apparently. Oh, it is off. I guess we have to wait till the end of the battle. So yeah, Talos is our tank. This guy's gonna farm some gold. I'm happy to just put a Shield Steward on each floor. How much space have we got now? 2. We can get another. We can get Spear Steward down here as well. All right, so we have Firestarter again. We'll be back to be able to kill the backliners, which is nice. Let's get this Snotty Whelp into play. Oh, he just dies to the spikes. Whoops, this was a mistake. What is this ability? It's Flight? Sure. I might as well use this, I guess. Ah, now he dies before the Snotty Whelp gets a turn, so he doesn't die. The Snotty Whelp doesn't die, that's cool. This looks better than this, honestly. Especially since the guy's already dead. That doesn't really do anything. Apply Valor 1 to units is not a very powerful effect. This flight thing is interesting. This could be really cool. Spikes again. Yeah, my guy just doesn't have enough hit points. There's not what I can do. We will blood suit this guy though, and he'll die over a couple of turns. What's the cooldown on flight? 2 turns? Probably not worth flying. I think we just do this. Give some Valor. We're doing quite a lot of damage, but we're not killing him. Probably just double Inspire is the best I can do. Yeah. And then I guess we'll get a... Is the Steward better or worse than the Whelp? The Whelp's going to be better, right? Jelly Sneeze is going to be better. I could have flown my champion up, but the amount of damage we do on this floor is going to go down significantly if we lose the champion. GG. Hi, Jello Pete. So because we have the Jelly Sneeze, a Pyre Gel build is maybe interesting. Lead Songbird. Valor on friendly units adds +1 per stack. Pretty good with Resolve, apply Valor. Incant gain armor. Yeah, I like this guy. Penitent's Bloodsuit again, or Rising Rage with Intrinsic. The fact that it's intrinsic is kind of interesting, but it's not really... To make this valuable, I think would be... We build a middle floor, and then in turn 1 we just intrinsic this. We just rise a guy turn 1 and build a totally jacked middle floor. But I'm just going to take this Lead Songbird. It seems pretty good. What upgrade did it come with, actually? It came with what? The Incant? Yeah, Incant gain armor. That's kind of whatever on him, honestly. Unless I want to put him at the front. I could just put him at the front, though. That's like a reasonable plan. Flicker with Spell Chain. I do like Flicker. Alchemy with Consume... Gaining 2 eggs, but it's got an Ember Stone, so it only costs 2. Or a 0 cost Pyre Cask. Man, 0 cost Pyre Cask is really good. Depends if we want to go for the eggs. We're still early enough this could generate a lot of value. But this is really, I mean, this is just really strong. Yeah, I'm going to take the Pyre Cask. A 0 cost Pyre Cask. If we can put, like, Holdover on that, or the one that makes it copy itself when you play it.
Love you too, Coach.
Either of those are really good. What's up, Coach? Do I want a Banished or a Pyreborn unit? I think I want a Pyreborn unit. Actually, I want Merchant to steal a lot more than Merchant of Magic here. So we're going to go right.
Love you. Love you too, Coach.
Endless ability Slam. Slammers advance, deal damage to the current enemy unit equal to this unit's current health and armor. With an Immortal Stone. The Immortal Stone is aggressively whatever here. I don't like the Immortal Stone that much. We've got a Sword Maiden with a Smidge Stone. That's really good. That's a very nice random upgrade. I'll take that one. Multi-Strike. What can we give Multi-Strike to that's useful? The Miser. Then we gain twice as much gold. I'm in for that. That sounds great. And then we could also just give him plus 14 damage now because he's got multi-strike. I don't really care about Endless. Upgrade a unit with 20 health. Could do it on the Songbird so he doesn't kill himself as easily. I'm not that excited. Or we could do it on a Snotty Whelp for the same reason, just to keep him alive a little bit longer. The Card Duplicator. We can just duplicate this Miser. That's pretty good, right? Multi-striking Avarice guy. Has Avarice 10, so we get 10 gold. Yeah, I like the idea of just farming gold with these Misers. Let's make another one of those. And then I will put some hit points on one of the Whelps. And I'm going to save the rest of my money. Although we could just card duplicate the Miser again. Just have 3 Misers. They're only 1 space as well, so we could literally put like Talos, Miser, Miser, Miser on the bottom floor. Okay, you know what? I'm in. It should pay itself back, right? Over the run. Maybe. We'll see. -1 Ember per turn is a beating. It might be doable. I don't know if it's worth... I don't think it's worth it for the 75 gold. I think we're better off just doing this. This Sword Maiden is going to be cracked as soon as we can get an equipment. Yeah, sure. Let's just look at Sword Maiden. Oh, we have the Penitent Bloodsuits. Sure. I forgot about that. Not that we really care that much. Okay, so... we're going to kill everything and get a bunch of money. But my champion takes a bunch of damage. That's not that bad, honestly. So we'll just play Inspire. And then we'll kill one of these dudes to reduce the amount of damage we take. There's no reason to play this. It has Consume, so we'll just wait. Does it do anything with the flight? It just moves, right? Yeah, it just moves. Actually, now that I think about it, the flight lets you go to a full floor, doesn't it? So we should be deploying our champion somewhere else and then flying down here on turn 1. And then we'd have an even more jacked floor. Which also would have been a reason to take the advanced card, the ascend card. Because we could have gone loads of things in the middle, champion top, something bottom, ascend the thing at the bottom, fly the champion to the middle, and then the middle would just be absolutely enormous. So we're definitely playing this one. And then I guess we'll deploy a Snotty Whelp up here. And this guy here. Seems like a fine turn. The multi-strike as well means they farm the gold twice a turn. Yeah, we're going to make so much gold in this run. This is going to be outrageous. We're going to be insanely rich on this one. Wow, we don't do that much damage this turn. Because of the spikes? Yeah, the spikes counters us a little bit. So I think I'm going to fly this guy away. And that will make room for me to put a lead songbird in here. Which will give us a ton more damage. Well, not that much more, because our guys are still dying super quick. And then we're gonna play... How much is this Inspire gonna do? I definitely want to blood suit this guy. And I kind of want to blood suit this guy as well. Alright, I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, the spikes are kind of a problem. We're doing 100. Well, we can jelly sneeze. Still not enough. I guess we'll just jam some fire starters. Actually, I should have killed the bat guy. Yeah, that was a mistake. Still can't quite kill him, but it's close now. Okay, we got the blood suit. Deal damage to enemy units equal to the attack of the front friendly unit. That's pretty powerful. It has a holy stone. I don't care that much about the holy stone. Upbeat warbler. Wow, it has avarice. More avarice. I don't think we need another avarice guy. Enchant gain quick though. That's cracked. You put that with all of the misers, and then they don't get hit. Kind of, sort of negates the need for a tank. Not really though. You still need a tank. It could take cleave to get the healing. I think the upbeat warbler makes a lot of sense here. Pay off. Restore 2 pyre health for each egg. We do not have any eggs yet. Lava armor. Lava armor is pretty good. Consume double stack. Apply pyre gel 8 to enemy units. The fact this came with double stack is insane. That's a very easy pick. Yeah, the double stack there is ridiculous. Ooh, quick and sweep. Man, a guy with sweep who came with quick. That is that is really good. Magma Baller is also quite good as a tank. This Zealot is super strong though. Can we put the Zealot at the front? Maybe. I suppose we can, yeah, we can put 3 Misers and a Zealot, then we can fly Talos down to tank. That sounds really good. Although that guy costs 3? Oh man, that is expensive. Okay. Cluster of crystals containing entropy strange power. Unpurgeable reserve. Spells in your deck cost +1. Upgrade a spell to gain triple stack. So you have to pay 2, otherwise spells in your deck cost 1. But you get a spell with triple stack. I wonder if I could put that on lava flow. Let me click this and see. Well, let me look at the others first. Permafrost reserve permanently gain +5 magic power. Permanently gain magic power. That's pretty insane. Although we don't have that many damage cards really, but we can get some as the red faction. Or upgrade a spell to cost -4. That one looks like the weakest for us. Let me see how this goes. I can put it on here, but yeah, I can't put it on the lava flow. You can't have double stack and triple stack. I think it's this one. This seems outrageous. I have to put it on a fire starter though. Why do I have to put it on a fire? Oh, hang on. This card will gain 5 magic power. Sure, that makes more sense. That's less exciting then. Having a fire starter that if you don't play it, it gains +5 magic power. I guess with Permafrost, you just, once you've drawn it, you just never play it. And then every turn it's getting +5 magic power. So I'll end up with a very jacked fire starter. If I had the card, if I had like an AoE damage spell, like a flicker, I would take this. But I don't think it's good enough on that. So I guess we'll do this. I don't even know if that's worth it. The negative is quite big on this. This kind of forces us to take Ember as our reward. Although I think we want to take Ember anyway, because we want to deploy the Zealot on turn 1. Man, giving the Zealot multi-strike is pretty tempting. Maybe the Zealot does just go in the front, because then we can stack Valor on him as well. Actually, he's quick. He's going to go before the Misers and kill everything, and then they won't be able to get their Avarice off. That could definitely happen. If he gets too big. It's so good, though. It's so good. That's sweet multi-strike. Yeah, that is actually a legitimate concern. Let's give the Sword Maiden multi-strike. I'm gonna give the Songbird more hit points. I suppose with the ability to duplicate cards, we could have taken the permanent upgrade thing. I think I'm gonna duplicate this Pyre Cask. This is such a good card because it has a triple stack. And then do we want a Strength Stone? I don't think I really care about the Strength Stone. I might even purge one of these Spear Stewards. I don't think we're stewarding. The steward's room makes steward build quite good. But otherwise, like that's the thing that makes you want to play stewards at all. Okay, so we go Miser, Miser, Miser. That's not a Miser. Whoops. Yeah, Miser. Then we'll put Talus on a different floor and have her fly down. I need space for the quick guy though. We need to wait until we've drawn the quick guy. Do the zealot immediately. I think I had to fly down to protect the miser. This guy was not supposed to be here. Maybe I'll just deploy the snotty whelp then. This guy's gonna hit my pyre if I have no units on the floor. Okay, let's deploy the whelp. He actually has more hit points. Maybe I'll just leave my champion there. Like, the whelp survives this turn, so that's fine. And then we'll start stacking fire on this guy. Hopefully we draw a steward. We didn't draw a steward. I guess that just means he's gonna hit our fire, the way it goes. I think I'm supposed to fly down now. How many hit points do I have? Do I survive? Yeah, I should be fine. Sad that we didn't draw any train stewards to block that guy. Now we draw the shield steward. I guess our champ dies. It's not that big a deal though. Our build is not actually that invested in the champion yet. I really did want to enchant quick on that floor though. Probably need to play this. Do we? Reserve spells in your deck cost +1. Only really like makes this cost 2, which won't play, and then makes Pyrecast cost 1, which is still fine. I don't really have to play that card. Takes 70 from the movement. Oh, it seems like okay. It's not in deck. It's all cards. I thought it meant like draw pile. It means all your cards. Man, this guy is getting absolutely ruined. I shouldn't have killed him so easily because I want these guys to have more turns to attack him and generate more gold. So I've misplayed slightly by killing him too easily. Yeah, we're not going to be able to generate as much money as I was hoping. Superheated, consume permafrost, superheated, that is really good. Cursed twin blade, we do need an equipment, but this is not the one I want. Death roar, transfer all pyre gel on this floor to a unit, then deal 5 damage 5 times. Wow, that is really good. The superheated with permafrost is just ridiculous. Because you can just hold it till the boss turn. Yeah, that's really good. Divine Dancer, shift apply armor to friendly units. We just don't have any way to move things. They come with reanimate. Another quick sweeping zealot. I don't need a second zealot. Guildmonger, extinguish, gain an egg, incant, gain 2 armor. The incant is actually really bad. Because he wants to die. This guy's not bad though, this guy's honestly quite good. Alright, I'll take him. And we have to take energy, I'm pretty sure. Trinkets, money, alcove, magic, well, we don't need the pyre health. We can duplicate anyway, we can just pay to duplicate. Let's go left. Celebrate, apply 2 attack and 6 health to friendly units on all floors permanently. That's really good. Yep, that sounds fantastic. So that's going to buff all of my, I guess, do the units have to still be alive? The units probably still have to be alive. But yeah, that's going to buff all of my, avarice dudes. Who all have multi-strike, what they call misers. The historian has set up his carriage near the rail. Inside open crates you catch glints of various artifacts scavenged from remnants of trains long past. You possess artifacts I have yet to add to my collection. Could I take one? Of course I'll trade you for it. Remove Capricious Reflection and get 2 random artifacts. Or I can get Historian's Razor. Friendly units get 10 attack but -1 attack for every non-boss artifact you own. Capricious Reflection is great. I'm good. I'm good, my guy. Should have done this first, then I could have maybe traded something. Spells get an extra upgrade slot is very strong. When you play 3 different kinds of cards in a turn, draw 1 and gain an ember. That doesn't seem great for us. When you draw any non-champion card, its cost is randomized between 0 and 3. That sounds horrendous. That sounds really awful. Probably going to buy Lightstone Casing. That's just a really powerful relic. And we have these Pyre Casks. We can put another thing on Pyre Cask and then continue to copy them. So yeah, this thing's really good. Do I want to do anything else? Maybe a Purge? These Inspires are not great. I'm not that fast. Didn't scale that much here. Restore 150 health. The question is, can I kill these guys? We're gonna have quite a lot of damage. We're looking at like 90, 102 or something. Gonna do about 102, maybe a little more than that each turn. I think this is okay. We could. This is the kind of one that could really punish us though. But I think it's okay. All right, we need all of the misers. Then I would like to deploy Talos. I suppose Talos will need to live for the Celebrate to work. Talos doesn't have to be in the front though. So then I could put down Sword Maiden or Guildmonger here. The upside of Sword Maiden is it leaves a space in case we draw the Quick Warbler. In fact, if we draw either of our songbirds, we're pretty happy with the extra space. But this guy we want to die, and he's more likely to die on the bottom floor. It's a pretty difficult decision, honestly. The other option is just to play the Zealot down here, but then I want these guys to be able to farm. Although he's quick and he applies Pyre Gel, it's so much extra damage. And we do need to worry about damage. So let's actually put the Zealot into play. Maybe the Zealot should be at the front. Oh well, anyway. Yeah, because we need to kill these guys before they move. Definitely playing this one. And then, yeah, we'll just fly down. I guess I'll just play some stewards. No need to play anything else. Yeah, we should farm so much gold here. Not killing this guy. We do need to kill him. That is very important. See how much the Inspire does. It went down. I guess there's a sap guy. There is a sap guy. That's unfortunate. How do I kill him then? I could play a Pyre Cast. Yeah, even with the sap, the Pyre Cast will be good enough. Alright. A little bit awkward that I didn't see the sap. Let's pay more attention. And then we literally should not play more spells, so. No incant guy this time. So we can just jam our spells. I might need to go for space next. Or we need to find a descend card. What's even worth playing? We should play Inspire. And then I guess we'll play these guys here. And there's... I'm just gonna... place to get out of my deck. Yeah. I just don't want it in my deck. So much money. Can't play anything, really. So, end turn. A respite? I don't really need a respite, but thanks. I can't kill off this Guildmonger. What I could potentially do is play the Guildmonger and then just shoot him with spells until he dies. Just like play him on a different floor and then kill him myself. I assume we win? Yeah. But we could play some Inspires. I'm gonna make so much money here. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. It's so rich. This Pyre that lets you copy cards is super busted. Enchant, Grant, Trample. Meh. Deadly Plunge. Meh. Demonize. That's what we want. It's a little weird because we're actually probably going to demonize our own units, but we're just going to make our floor absolutely jacked. Soul Smelter. Oh, I like that. There's also a Dragon's Breath with Permafrost. There's also a Sacrificial Chamber. I don't think we need any more money. I think money is not going to be a problem. Yeah, we're going to take Soul Smelter. Start working on the eggs as well. So I basically have like infinite money. We definitely want the double purge. Let's go this way. The train is stopped in front of a fountain where angels once passed its waters for blessings. Now it radiates with Dominion's looming presence. Obey me, Dominion's voice echoes. Sure, fountain, you got it. You ask the corrupted fountain for a blessing. Ask for power. Get dominating power upgrade. Get Dominion's eye. Non-Scourge and non-Blight cards in hand cost +1. So you basically have to play it. We can get +10. Strike, apply corruption 20. Summon, spawn a friendly random unit from your deck. Add melee weakness 1 and spell weakness 1 on strike. That's really good on the quick guy if we haven't already filled him up. I think we have. No, we haven't. We could put that on the Zealot. That is pretty absurd, right? Oh, it's an action that applies Pyre Gel. I thought it was when he hit them. Yeah, that seems really good. We do get the extra curse in our deck, though. Okay, what are we purging? I actually don't like these Penitent's Blood Suits. Because as long as I have those, I can't draw the Soul Smelter when I play Sword Maiden. This is really expensive, though, but that's fine. I don't know if purging the Blood Suits makes sense, though. They're like better cards than some other things in my deck. I'm just going to purge a couple of Inspires. I think these aren't great. Strike, apply Valor 2 to friendly units. That's pretty good. Friendly units advance on Strike. If we wanted to do a movement build, that would be very good. We're not doing that though. Cursed Twin Blade. We need Valor kind of. Oh, come on! Did our champion must have died in the fight because it didn't celebrate. So we actually do need to put the champion at the back. Maybe the Cursed Twin Blade could go on the Sword Maiden. It's really like quite expensive though. I'm gonna buy this one. This one seems good. It's too expensive if I merge them. Not that hyped about any of this stuff. I'm just gonna reroll. Silence armor 60 and 30 hit points. That makes a tank. That makes someone a tank. I don't like silence very much. Is the silence going to remove the multi-strike, isn't it? So we can't really put it on the Sword Maiden. I don't know. We could take it and then we could find a minion whose job is to wear it at the front. But it's not that exciting. Fight Club and Hell Furnace both seem pretty good. Fight Club might be better. 15 attack with all my guys having multi-strike. I might even make it a deployable upgrade. In fact, I think I will. I have so much money, I don't know what to do with it all. I guess I could burn a bunch of Inspires. I could just put this on a train steward, although I sort of want to burn my stewards as well, actually. They take up too much space. Yeah, I don't know. None of that really screams amazing to me. We do have +1 Ember, so we could do the Pyre Dampener. But we make so much money anyway. I don't know if 150 gold is worth making the battle harder. Okay, so deploy the Misers. And I want to deploy... do I just deploy the Zealot? I don't want to deploy the Sword Maiden. I need to draw exactly Everlasting Light to play it this turn. Or we could put the Guildmonger in front. I want to play the Sword Maiden, I think. Yeah, we do the Soul Smelter, that sucks. This is going to be Fight Club. Let's put the Guildmonger here. And then we're going to put Talos at the back, and Sword Maiden's going to be the frontliner. through the Soul Melter again. We sort of have to play the Entropic Crystal here, though. This seems really good. Let's put this in here. And then we're going to fly down to the back. Can't play the Souls Melter this turn, which is sad. Because it means we're not going to see it again for a while. I don't know how I'm going to keep this guy alive. I don't think I am. Yeah, these curses are pretty savage. Alright, well, play the curse. I guess this guy dies. Sad. Yeah, that's the way that goes. This doesn't really do anything. In fact, it's bad because of the incant. So now this whelp is trying to tank for us. Well, not the whelp, the lead songbird is trying to tank for us. We drew the everlasting light, but it's too late. Might as well put it here. That way it'll buff the others before their turn. Put this guy here, I guess. Kind of whatever. We're just sort of we're not really playing any of our cards. Yeah, playing our cards doesn't do much. I'm gonna play this kid out of my deck. But yeah, there's no reason to play anything, so. A respite? Perfect. Man, the Dominion's Eye doesn't consume? That's annoying. Does the other one consume? Neither of them consume. Wow, that is pretty annoying. So we can demonize one of these guys. We'll demonize this one. We went to the back? God damn it. Yeah, so as I said before, I should have put the Penitent's Bloodsuit on him first. I am actually going to try and kill him. I'm going to try and kill him with my own cards. So that I can get the egg. Oh, we don't actually win yet. That's surprising. We don't even come close to winning. This is the most damage I can gain. Oh yeah, we actually don't win. Oh well, it means we get the egg, and then wave 2 can finish it off. The boss rush thing isn't really a big deal to me. Just some points, I'm just trying to win. Yeah, we do kind of need an A. We do kind of need a tank unit. That's something we're severely lacking. Alright, let's Soul Melter here. We're not going to get much, but probably going to get nothing, in fact. The Soul Melter does require you to survive, right? To celebrate. So we really do need a tank unit. Begone! Retreat the front enemy units. Not really that interested. Demonize with Descend. Sorry, demonize with Spell Chain. Costs too much. Heroic Dive with Spell Chain. Descend, then advance a friendly unit. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equals 2 times this unit's armor and health. Yeah, this lets us build a ridiculous floor, because we get to descend 2 things at once. Intrinsic Dragon Breath, not interested in that. Holdover, Make It Rain, that's pretty interesting. And there's 0 cost Fanning the Flame, also pretty interesting. We do have a lot of money, so this Make It Rain could be very good. There's no point using the egg here. Merchant of Trinkets is probably the best place to spend money. Although Merchant of Magic, what spells do we want to upgrade? We'd upgrade our Demonize. Yeah, there's a few spells we'd upgrade. We have a 3rd slot now, right? Yes, okay, we're definitely going this way then. The legendary dog made of bone. I think we're petting the bone dog here. I don't think we're adopting. Yeah, there's only a few fights left. Alright, upgrade to get holdover. No relevant targets. Double stack. Kind of using this on our own cards, that's not very helpful. Double stack on a fire starter is very mid. Emberstone. Make this cost 0 is pretty interesting. Make this cost 0 is kind of... Make this cost 0 with holdover is interesting. Make this cost 0 is interesting. Oh, sorry, make this cost 2. I kind of want permafrost on heroic dive. Honestly, I could target almost anything, it would be good. Let's do it here. And then we'll give it some more magic power. Yeah, these don't really do much for me. Okay, let's reroll. Don't want that one. Spell chain. Spell chain on the lava flow is quite good. Spell chain on the pyre cask is good as well. This is too expensive for spell chain, unless... No, it already has consume. This having consume I'm okay with. I'm just using it on my own guys to make big floor. Yeah, we'll put this on a pyre cask. Then we'll duplicate that pyre cask. Can we just duplicate it again? Or we could duplicate the superheated. Right. This boss should be really easy because we have 2 permafrost double pyre gel. We didn't get the dog coach. We got the dog's pendant instead. I'll play the sword maiden and see if we get lucky. Yeah, let's go. So this guy goes here. We put this on here. I'm gonna play the whelp as well, I think. Although I could put the whelp down here to have an extra tank. That might be better, honestly. We'll lava flow this as well. And shield steward up here. And then we'll fly down. This should be really, like, honestly, this should be such an easy fight. The next fight is going to be the hardest one, I think. Like, when the boss is in play the whole time, it should be pretty easy. This guy can't tank well enough. That's our main problem so far, is that we have not been able to tank. I'm pretty sure I killed the boss long before the boss wave. Which maybe is bad, because I want to farm gold. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I actively shouldn't kill the boss. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to actively not kill the boss. Because I want more waves for the avarice. This guy dies, which is actually good for us. Get the Soul Smelter in play. I mean, it'd be nice to play this because of holdover. How much damage do you think this is going to do to this guy? Just like 500. Yeah, I mean, I could kill this boss in 4 turns. But we want to farm with Avarice, so we're just not going to. I do want to keep this guy alive. This guy grants quick. That's the one we should put down then. That should save our frontliner. Let's get this out of our deck. Now that is a bad hand. Good heroic dive the songbird as well. This room has reached the unit limit on one of its sides, but that side, effects like ascend and descend will fail. If the enemy side is full, enemies moving up the train will bypass the room. Interesting. I didn't know that there was a maximum, but there you go. That is the most you can have on a single floor. Fire gel builds seem really good, like just really good. Every time I've done a pyre gel build, it's been pretty bonkers. I just shouldn't play this. It's just negative to play it. Because we want to farm more gold. We should celebrate this time as well. Yeah, there it is. Big celebrate. I am so rich. Pyroclasm with holdover. Sanctuary seems really good for help. Well, Sanctuary helps us with our tanking, which is our main problem right now. So we're going to take that one. Honestly, feels like more Ember might still be honestly the best. Like, we do kind of struggle. We have these 2 free costs we want to be able to play. I think we're just going to go Ember again. We're at 6 of 8? Yeah, we'll lose 6 of 8. When you damage your own unit, reduce cooldown by 1. When an enemy unit ascends again, Pyrogel, or oh, these are all terrible. Flaming Talons is okay, I guess. It's the only one that does anything. Starter cards cost -1. Sure, that's actually pretty good. That makes my Pyrogels cost 0. So we have 2 more upgrade locations. Merchant of Steel, Merchant of Steel, Merchant of Magic, Merchant of Arms. I definitely want to go to the Merchant of Magic. And the Merchant of Trinkets, I guess. So I should go to Merchant of... I think I'll go Merchant of Steel this time then. Although the other stuff over this side is terrible. The Celebrate doesn't feel great. We've only like 2 battles left, so let's upgrade this one. Unstable Vortex, we're going to remove. I guess Shield Steward is done. What I really want is more cards, like more character cards. I can copy them though. That's always an option. And let's get rid of one of these blood suits. Okay, we definitely can do Large Stone. What does Dualism do for us? Not much. Nothing. Really nothing. Okay. Large Stone on whom? Upbeat Warbler? Snotty Whelp? We'll just make this guy huge and make him the tank. I'm in for that, honestly. And then I'm gonna make a copy of the big... I'm gonna make a copy of the big whelp, so I have more tank. Is there any need to purge? There isn't really any need to purge anything. Could just hold the money, because we have a merchant of trinkets coming up. That's a very good place to spend money. So we'll just hang on to our cash. Penitent Prayer Stone. That one we cannot do because it'll kill our multi-strike guys way too quickly. We also don't need 400 gold, so pretty easy skip. Should have loads of deployment ember now. Spell shield and a thing that silences us. Currently our artificer is dying, which I don't care for. I have to use the pyre cask to save him. I'm not even sure it saves him, does it? Doesn't really save him. We just don't have a tank. We really need a tank. The only way to save him I can see is to put this guy in front. Which is a little scary. Because I really don't want that character. I really don't want that guy to die. I needed to draw. I guess actually make it rain. We'll just kill everything, and that saves our champion. Oh, wait, it doesn't hit our guys, does it? No. That is a good card against Spell Shield nerds. We've got the whelps. I'll put the tanky whelp. Oh, he's too big now. Sure. Put the tanky whelp at the top, I guess. If we find the descend card, we'll start descending them down. Alright, we'll need to play this one. We just play this again, maybe? I really need to find my descend card. I think I'm just going to play this again. And then I'm probably going to fly to the back of the room. No reason to play either of these cards. So much money. This copy pyre is broken because we literally just went get this guy, upgrade him twice, copy him multiple times. That's been basically our whole build. Man, we still can't descend our dudes. Let's keep playing this. Alright, here is descend. Descend and advance. So we're gonna go heroic dive on I guess this guy. And then we're going to heroic dive this guy to get him in front so that he has the most likely chance to die because we want him to die. Strike, apply Valor. Sure, that goes on this one. No, I guess we'll put it here. And then I guess I'll play Make It Rain up here so we get to draw it again. But I want my units to get a chance to attack. A respite? I do not need a respite, but thank you. Suppose we'll play Sanctuary, it seems real good. And we'll do the same thing again, we'll play Make It Rain here, so make sure we draw it. I don't think the boss is going to be a problem, but just in case, we don't want to mess around. Okay, we are killing the boss immediately, so... And the boss kills our Guildmonger, so this is just ideal. We'll just click end turn. This is going to be the easiest run of all time, right here. Hold over, apply Valor and damage shield. That's kind of interesting. That's pretty good. That lets me tank forever. Wealthy Whelp. Rage 10, ability Moneymaker. What is Moneymaker? Gain 7 coins for each dragon's egg. Don't need that. This is a large stone dragon with apply avarice, don't need that. Hold over, apply pyre gel and deal 10 damage. Sure. And we'll loot the egg. When you equip a friendly unit, apply conjure, don't really care. Don't really care about this one either. This one's pretty good. Yeah, the Medallion of Superiority is a banger. Summoning a whelp reduces cooldown of friendly units by 1. We do have a few whelps. But not that many. We have like 3 whelps. We haven't got any abilities we really want to cool down. This looks like a skip, honestly. It just doesn't do anything. Alright, so we're going to go to... I guess Merchant of Magic. We don't need to go to Merchant of Steel. It doesn't do anything. Unstable Vortex. Probably just remove a couple of pyre... Oh, definitely this. Get this out of here. And then probably just a random fire starter. And let's look at the Merchant of Trinkets. Summoning a Hymnist applies Valor 5 to friendly units. That's quite good. When a unit without Pyre Gel gains Pyre Gel, it gains +6 stacks. That's fine. It does something, so I'll buy it. Merchant of Magic, what we got? -1 and Intrinsic. That's pretty nuts, actually. I could put it on Superheated, and I could just make copies of Superheated. I also like putting it on this thing and just casting this every turn. I like that quite a lot. -2 in cost and gain consume. Could put that on the Dragon's Breath. But it's a little awkward when it has holdover. Maybe that doesn't matter too much. It costs quite a lot. I don't know how often we're going to be using the holdover on this. I think I'm okay with doing that. Maybe we put Spell Chain on one of the Superheateds. We need to find a reduction in cost upgrade to actually use it though. I'll just put it on the Pyre cast. That makes way more sense. Reroll. Nope. Yes, maybe. That's really good. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good as well. Definitely, I think just here. -1 cost. We can make the heroic dive cost 0. I think make one of the superheateds cheaper, maybe. Sure. Don't care about Holy Stone. We should just card duplicator. We should copy either one of these pyre casks or this superheated. Probably the superheated. Okay, yeah. It turns out having infinite money is really good. I probably should save some money for more stuff here. I'll just buy this Sky Song trumpet. This should be really easy. Because we're just going to stack Pyre Gel on Seraph whilst Seraph is bouncing around the map. Like we might, this might be a win before final round, honestly. These corruptions are going to be a problem. We're very bad against the corruptions. Ooh, lead Songbird. Put him in front. We have to play this. And then we're just going to play this. And we're going to fly down here. And then we're just going to play Benediction. And then we just play Benediction every turn. And that seems really hard for us to lose if we just play Benediction every turn. You can even heroic dive this man to the front. I'm doing 1,264 damage to the boss on like turn 3. There's the superheated. We'll start jamming the superheated now, just because we have the extra energy. Doubling 76 seems good enough to me. And then we'll just play superheated again next turn. Although actually we can't really afford the superheated next turn if we want to play our Benediction every turn. Well, Pyre Cast, that sounds good. We actually do have 5 energies, we can play this and this. I'm surprised I'm not doing damage to him. We actually lose our front guy here, which sucks. I'm guessing because of the corruption. Yeah, the corruption has just built up too much now. Get a big snotty whelp in here to kill that guy. 44, that's a lot. So yeah, we're gonna do this. And then this will do how much damage? Yeah, okay. Sure, man. Just like 3,000 damage to the boss. No problem. Boss is dead. With 3 waves remaining. Plus 60%, 6-turn boss rush. That was the easiest run of my life. That was unbelievably easy. I think that this Pyre is ridiculous. I think Capricious Reflection is insane. That was just, yeah, that was the easiest run of all time. Host Guard, ability Heavenly Slam. Move to a targeted location on any floor. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to this unit's health and armor. That's really good. That is a very good card. When a friendly unit dies, angels gain rage 7. Who cares? Penitent's Death Suit. Shift, gain melee weakness 1. I'm not very interested in that. Higher Blooded. Ability Empower. Gain attack equal to Pyre Gel stacks on all units. Well then, that is a good card. Your Pyre applies Pyre Gel 2 to enemy units on all floors on revenge. Ooh, that's weird. So you have to get your Pyre to get hit. That's a weird one. And I've unlocked Lady Gilda. I've unlocked the alternate champion for this clan. You can now choose to start runs with this champion and their starter card. Well, yeah, that was just the easiest, man. Covenant 5. Hall of Experiments. And some mastered cards. Still haven't unlocked the Lazarus League yet. I've unlocked my first train cosmetic. Let's go. My train now looks slightly different. The dream. Alright, well there we go. Easiest win of my life. See you guys for the next one, I guess.